What? Why are you shaking your head?
You're welcome.
Welcome back into Final Points. This is the public version. I'm Tom Brawley. There's John Hansen and Graham Barfield. We can probably just jump right into the questions here. Please like and subscribe if you're enjoying Fantasy Points. Use code YouTube25 for 25% off of all plans at FantasyPoints.com. So without further ado, let's jump into the questions here. PCB says PPR needs one, Mooney or Waddle. I think if I've been waiting all this time, I'm playing Waddle. I got it.
Yeah, Waddle.
You've been looking at Waddle on your bench for the last month.
Yeah.
I can't look at him on my bench one more time. Cannot do it.
All right, so we'll go Waddle on that one. Matt says PPR start 3. Jordan Mason, Jonathan Taylor, Kareem Hunt, Alvin Kamara, and Jahmyr Gibbs. Does anybody else have running backs in your league?
That's a flex there, Matt.
Oh my gosh.
Gibbs. I go Gibbs, Mason, Taylor, or Gibbs, Mason, Hunt.
Okay.
I know it's crazy, but
Taylor's got a tougher matchup. Kamara's
Gibbs
banged
is a
up, really banged up.
I'm with you, man. Hunt projects so well, John. He's got all the touchdown upside. Yeah.
I mean, he's freaking take over. He's taking over.
Yeah.
All right, we're going Gibbs, Mason, and Hunt for that. Adam says Christian Kirk or Khalil Shakir in a PPR.
Shakir.
Yeah.
It's close.
Yeah, it is.
It's close, man. Meh. I mean, Shakir has been the better player. You know,
Is there any more targets? Yeah.
You know, Cooper was all around, you know, all up in there, and Khalil still was good last week.
Yep. All right, we'll go Shakir for that one. Andrew says PPR flex needs one out of DeAndre Hopkins, Nick Chubb, or Debo Samuel. Pretty easy for me. Debo on that one.
Yeah, Debo.
Yeah. Ronald Grump says good morning. Caleb or Tua? Thank you. Caleb, I guess. That game could shoot out a little bit more now. Yeah. Let's go Caleb on that one. Ken says PPR Worthy, Wicks, or Pearsall. He says I'm thinking Wicks has a big game, but Fantasy Points has Worthy much higher than Wicks.
Yeah. I mean, Worthy's a great buy low. I mean, 8 targets, 35% of the first reads.
They were out of the bye. They were taking some shots to him. Mahomes somehow overthrew Xavier Worthy. I didn't know that was possible. So what do we
Great
think?
concept too. I mean, they're getting too high on that look. I'm playing Worthy again.
Yeah, I'm going.
It's like maybe, banging your head against a brick wall a little bit, but
and Wicks doesn't project well because he runs 50% of the routes. That's why he's always going to come in a little bit lower in projections. We got a super chat question. So let's jump into that one from Hector. It's a 1/10 of a point PPR. Is that right? I don't know if that's right, but PPR need a flex out of Chase Brown, Shakir, and Myers. I think we've been going Chase Brown in the private final points.
Oh, definitely Brown. Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, Myers did get back to full practice, and I do think he's a really good buy low right now, but
this
I'm playing
matchup
Chase.
playing Hurts. He's also playing more on the outside, and that's a pretty tough matchup against the Chiefs.
It's not a great spot.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hector,
Hector,
see a lot of McDuffie.
Yes. Let's see here. Next question is from Alex. Says Dak or Caleb?
I hope you're not an op, Alex. A real op.
I'm going Caleb on this one.
Yeah, man. I do love Dak. I guess I'm Dak pilled from buying low a little bit, but yeah, I do like Caleb more.
And then we got Bigsby versus JT in a full PPR.
Oh, JT.
JT. We're going JT. We've waited 4 weeks for him as well. I'm throwing him into all my lineups if I get the chance. Carey says needs a wide receiver and a flex in a half-point PPR. We got Tank Dell, McLaurin, Bigsby, Hubbard, and Stevenson. McLaurin, and then I think Tank's going to get that other spot.
Yeah,
he
absolutely.
killed us last week, but
it is such a good bounce back spot, though. God.
Yeah. Let's go the two wide receivers there, McLaurin and Dell. Vandy says McBride or Ferguson. I'm going McBride on that one, but we have it pretty close in our projections.
I can't sit McBride.
No, I can't either. John, you have McBride or Ferguson?
I'm going Ferguson.
Okay.
I know it's your boy. It is close.
Yeah. Let's go to Andrew here. Kyler or Winston? Go Kyler. I do want to play Winston in some spots, but
yeah,
I still got to go Kyler. Kyler was ass. He's been ass all year, but he still got like 18 or 19 fantasy points last week because
it's all running from him right now.
So we'll stick with Kyler. Maybe that game shoots out as well. And in Miami, super chat from Steve. Need you safest FD? I'm gonna guess that's FanDuel half-point PPR out of Lamar, Dobbins, Falcons. We got option B here: Burrow, Dobbins, Broncos, and C, Tua, Mixon, and then the Lions, Texans.
I mean, the safest is definitely the first option. I'm assuming this is a cash lineup, Steve. Dobbins against the Saints is just like an amazing play, especially in half. And Lamar has just been awesome all year. Doesn't need to be stacked.
Yeah.
Burrow loses.
I agree.
Yeah, Burrow loses it with T, and then Tua's not a cash play for me.
No, that's more of a tournament. You know exactly how he's going to play coming out.
FanDuel this week, though. So sorry about that, Steve.
Next question comes from, let's see here, Ronald Grump. Caleb versus the Commanders, or Tua versus Arizona. Thank you.
Caleb.
Yeah, let's go Caleb on that one.
Yeah, Caleb for sure.
Wiggs says Tua or Dak, and this is a 6-point touchdown league. I think Dak for me. Oh, no, is it Tua?
I mean, it could, Dak, I feel like if they score, like it's going to be Dak most likely. Whereas Tua, the running backs could score. I'd go Dak.
All right, we'll go.
I'm going Dak too. I just trust him a little bit more.
Super chat from Willie. 12-team PPR. I'm sitting skinny Batman, but should he be in over any of these guys? DJ Moore, Debo, or Jordan Mason?
Probably not.
Yeah, I'd sit him for all those guys.
Yeah, I agree. You can just bulk up on Niners with Mason and Tebow.
Yeah, let's stick with your current setup there, Willie. Thanks for the super chat question. Next question comes from NG Bags. Morning, fam. Sad I have to ask this. Kraft or Laporta and a half-point PPR?
They both have crappy matchups.
I'm kind of feeling Kraft this week.
I don't think this matchup is crappy for Kraft.
No.
Jags have been giving it up.
Like it. Yeah, I kind of like anybody going against the Jags at any position.
I guess the schematics of it weren't great because he's not good against man, but then they're not playing man as much.
Yeah, they're playing more zone coverage here recently. So
yeah, true. All right.
We'll go Kraft on that one. Sad times for Laporta owners right now. Rims and Tims, Playboys. Can I play Mixon and Schultz in the same DFS line? I'm scared the TDs will be limited in this game because Indy won't push Houston.
I like Schultz's prop, but that's freaking like 33 yards. 32 yards. I mean, I like Schultz.
Just play Kate Otten on DK. He's 3,500.
He's that
I
cheap.
like him.
Well, I guess all the injuries came out after pricing came out.
Play Kate Otten and figure out what you can do with 600 in savings. I would do that. Keep Mixon in though. Obviously, he's great spot.
A lot of carries. Yeah, he's got like a 18.5 carry prop.
See if you can like bump up your defense or something with that extra 600.
Shiraz with a super chat question. Thank you. Dontavian Wicks, Bateman or Cole Kmet needs 1.5-point PPR.
I go
Man, I gotta admit, I kind of do like Bateman in this spot. Browns play some man. He's been playing really well against man.
Yeah, he's the hot hand right now in this group.
Flowers is hurt.
Wicks and Bateman.
Yeah, and Flowers has the ankle injury. Yep. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm going Bateman.
Yeah, I'm all right with it.
All right, we'll go Bateman for that one. Next question comes from...
Thanks, Shiraz.
Yeah, thanks, Shiraz. Thanks for the super chat. We got another super chat question. They're flying in here this morning. Chase Brown or Bigsby in a PPR, and then we have a Waddle versus Devonta Smith in a PPR.
I'll go on the hook for Chase Brown today if anyone cares. Like I freaking love.
I'll go on that hook with you too.
I'm with you.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just saying 30 minutes ago. I feel like I was a week early on Chase in DFS. I'm probably. It's such a good running back week for DFS, but he's a good play again.
All right, so we'll go Brown for that one. Do we want Waddle or who was the other player there? Devonta Smith for the other part of that one.
Waddle.
Yeah, we're going Waddle for that one. Next super chat question comes from James. Play Jameis or wait for Daniel's decision with Daniel Jones as the backup plan. I would go with Jaden Daniels.
I would go with Jaden Daniels, and I would drop those dudes for Mariota. And if Jaden Daniels,
that's true. Yeah, I'd rather play Mariota over Daniel Jones.
They might sit Daniel Jones this week. I mean, we're at that point here.
You got the early hook last week, so yeah, we're playing Jaden Daniels if he's in.
Graham, would you trade Neighbors, or is it too low?
Yeah, you'd be
could get lower.
With that offensive line, the way they're playing,
it really could. Honestly, John, you're probably going to still get that top end blue chip value for him. It's not a terrible call. Giants haven't had their bye yet either.
No.
Yep. I had him as a trade last week.
Real quick, this is actually, let's stick on this real quick because this is important. I like this call. What's Giants' rest of season schedule? It's probably pretty easy. Bucks, Cowboys, Saints, Ravens, Falcons, Colts. Ooh. That is so good.
Holy shit. 11 bye.
Yeah. That is hot, man. I don't know if I can
know who isn't so good? Daniel Jones.
True.
That's why we're looking at trading him.
They play Pittsburgh tonight, and they play Commanders, Panthers, Bucks, Cowboys, Saints, Ravens, Falcons.
Yeah, honestly, maybe you wait till Commanders, Panthers, and then maybe you pull the
trigger. I don't know if I could trade that schedule. That's so good.
NFC
is good. NFC East just has such a good rest of season schedule. All of them do.
OG Bobby's got a super chat question here. Morning, playboys. Mahomes or Caleb? I think we're going Caleb on this one. We playing Mahomes or Caleb?
Oh yeah.
We'll go Caleb.
By the way, I'm now calling my 18-year-old son Playboy.
Playboy. Hey, Playboy.
Good morning, Playboy.
He loves that.
What's popping?
McLaurin or JSN? We're going to stick with McLaurin on that one.
Yeah, with Jaden back. Yeah, for sure.
All right. Niv says another super chat question. Thanks, guys. Full PPR, start Brian Thomas Jr., Marvin Harrison Jr., or Jaden Reed. Definitely not Marvin Harrison.
I like Reed, but BTJ, I think. What do you guys think?
We have Reed by 0.2 of a point over Brian Thomas, so it's really close.
It is such a good spot, man. And Love is just balling. I'm sticking with Reed.
Reed hasn't looked quite right here.
He's been hurt. And the problem is, we could come out and Bo Melton could catch a couple balls. Wicks could catch a couple balls.
He's been off
Watson.
Yep. Jaden Reed, full practice Friday, off the injury report. I think
it is a full PPR too. I think that helps Reed a little bit in this scenario. If it was a half, I think I might go Thomas, but the full, I'm going to lean towards Reed on that one. Tough decision there. Next question comes from the Huns Burglar, another super chat question. Half point PPR needs two. Lad McConkey, Tank Dell, or Scary Terry? I'm going Scary Terry and Dell.
Yeah, not Lad.
Yeah, poor Lad. He's just 4 for 50 every week. It's find the end zone here a little bit.
Yeah. I still think he's their lead target, but they've been spreading out a little bit too much as well.
Okay,
thanks, Huns Burglar.
Yes, thank you for the super
chat. What
chat.
exactly is a Huns Burglar, by the way? If you want to drop that in the chat, I'd love to know.
All right, next question comes from Go Blue. Needs one for a flex spot in a 1-point PPR. Rico, Ridley, Worthy, Hubbard, or Cade Otton?
I think I got to go back to Hubbard here.
Going to Hubbard there?
Yeah.
Oh man.
He's going to get 24 touches, and he might fall into the end zone, but it's horrific.
Are they going to fall into the end zone today?
Hey, they do have an implied total of 15 points. So
wow, that is more than I would have guessed. I would have said probably close to 14, but holy crap.
Yeah, they should honestly be closer to
I think I'm with John. I think I'm going to the tight end here. This is insane. Oh, you're right, though, Graham. That's so much work we're turning down.
Yeah.
Oh.
They have no Deontay. They have no Thielen.
It has to be Hubbard.
Yeah.
Nick says Dak, Tua, Nix, or Anthony Richardson in a
Tom, you know what's going to happen this week? Hubbard's going to have 33 expected fantasy points and score 9.
yes, that's probably he's going to have 8 targets that he catches like 2 of them. Gets all these carries inside the 5-yard line, doesn't score. Are we playing Bo Nix this week? This is the question here. I'm surprised we have not had a Bo Nix question to this point. We playing.
This is a 1 quarterback league, though, right?
Yep.
Like Dak, Tua, Nix.
Do we trust Nix enough in this matchup?
No.
Nope.
No. Hell no.
Javonte could score 2
Dak
touchdowns.
or Tua.
They could just smoke.
I would go Dak.
I'm going Dak too. I trust Dak.
Achane and Mostert Mostert scored 18 rushing touchdowns last year.
Hasn't scored a single one.
I know.
Oh, I know.
He's so overdue.
Next one comes from Finesse. Play 2, half-point PPR. Terry McLaurin, JSN, D-Hop, Wicks, Wandale, Adunze. I think it's the first 2 for me on this one. JSN and Terry McLaurin.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yep.
If it were full PPR, I'd play Wandale again. But hey.
Yeah. Another super chat question comes from Jason. Dobbins, Javonte, Chase Brown, Bigsby. Pick 2 out of that group. I think I got to go Dobbins and Javonte just for those awesome matchups. But
yeah,
I know we're loving Chase Brown this week, but I think I got.
Yeah.
I can't sit Dobbins in the spot.
No, Javonte against
Panthers. He's in. He's in.
Yeah, we're going Dobbins, Javonte. Those are must plays.
Yeah, I know. I do like Chase though. Javonte's not getting targets right lately, is he?
No, he has been. He
didn't
get as many
he had actually gave out his receiving yards on Thursday Night Football last time they were out, and he had 3 for 23.
Yeah, that's true. I remember that. Yeah. He's getting 3. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. I see. I guess I have now. I'm so afraid of screwing people with Javonte that now I'm like shy.
I know he's actually been good here and gets another freaking glorious matchup here. So they could be playing from 3 touchdowns ahead all game and just piling up carries late. Or maybe
I wasn't on Javonte this year. I was scared S-less after like week 3, but it's starting to come around.
He buried me in a couple leagues early, but he's been turning a corner here.
Yeah.
The Dawn The Dawn says, morning, guys. 1 point PPR. Pick 2 out of Chuba, Mooney, Worthy, Tillman, or Keon Coleman. Chuba.
I think there you go, Chuba.
Yeah, Chuba
for sure. And Tillman versus Worthy to me.
I might just go Mooney.
Yeah, I'm going Mooney in that one.
I'm playing Worthy.
Okay. There was a second part to that question. We want to jump back there. McBride or Kraft?
It's got to be
McBride.
McBride. Yeah, we're going McBride there. Next question comes from Hector. Half-point PPR. Need to start 2 out of Waddle, McLaurin, Mooney, and Dell. Mooney.
First 2.
Waddle and McLaurin. That was playing Dell over any of them, Graham? Or
I'm playing Dell over Waddle and then McLaurin.
I'm going Waddle and McLaurin. It's close, though. That's why we're asking these.
Thing about Dell that scares me a little bit, like they're like a freaking conservative offense now.
Oh, yeah. Running every first down. that
Stroud may throw 23 attempts, have like 22 attempts in this game.
Next question comes from Finesse. So we're getting all these super chat questions. Thanks, guys, for the super chat. Start 2. Half-point PPR, Marvin Harrison Jr., Kamara, and Dobbs. They've got Marvin Harrison and Dobbs in right now. Are you playing Kamara over these?
Yeah, I'm playing Kamara over MHJ. That's for
sure.
I think it's Kamara and Dobbs here for this question.
I mean, he's been dealing with – he said he's been playing with a broken hand, broken ribs. He's got 10 days to get right here. So
he's a tough son of a gun. Let's see here. Gary says, morning, guys. I need to sit 1 point PPR. DJ Moore, Pickens, or Mooney?
Mooney.
First sit here, yes. Also, is Daniels a go? Yes, we have Daniels. Well, not official, but
not official.
All the reporting is suggesting he is going to play. It would probably take something. I don't know, something happening. What
was the consensus groupthink on Pickens this year? I mean, did people like him? Like,
Nah, he was
feel
he
like-
was a split. He was a split decision kind of guy. I was arguing that like if we knew that what we know now, obviously, like if we knew that Pickens was going to get the 35% target share role, like he should be going in round 3.
Yeah.
And
well, that was like my
people were just
contention. If
concerned that
People were
wasn't
like Arthur Smith, Russell Wilson's washed, Justin
Mhm.
Fields sucks. Like
Yep.
there was definitely a group there. It was
because you
out
could
on-
make the argument that his outlook was very similar to London, just that the Falcons were going to be so much more pass heavy, that London was just going to get a massive role relative to the offense. But yeah,
I'm looking here on our top 200, I had him. I'm pretty good. Like he was like, I had him at 42 overall. His ADP
I was too low on
57.
Pickens. I think he's going to have a
Yeah.
really nice second half.
Yeah, if Russ stays a quarterback, yes, he will.
Yeah.
Next question comes from let's see here. Wherever you guys want to go for this one. Cardinal 1B, our buddy Cardinal 1B. Debo at wide receiver. Kirk or Watson, only other option. Who do I go with? You playing Kirk or Watson here, John?
I mean, again, this comes down to like, will I be happy with 8 or 9 points? Then
Yes,
go
this
Kirk.
This is
Do
your
I need
tolerance-
15
risk tolerance
plus?
here. Yeah.
Go Watson.
Yeah. If you're going for if you need the upside here after Thursday night or whatever the scenario is, Watson would be that play, but Kirk is the safer option here if you need.
You might need the upside just because you have freaking Debo, by the way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, Debo could be limited to
I'm going Watson. You know what? I'm going Watson. With confidence.
There we go. With confidence, we're going Christian Watson. Chris says, I never asked my question on my super chat. Okay. Bigsby, Hubbard, or White?
Yeah, man. You gotta, you pay money, you gotta actually
type
get
it
what
in
you
the-
paid
yeah.
for.
We got you, Chris. We got you.
Gotcha.
I'm thinking Rashad White here with. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, PPR.
Yeah. PPR.
In lieu of throwing it to Chris Godwin and
it's gonna be
Evans.
a lot of White now. I think the offense could filter through those running backs a little bit more here now. Next question comes from Kevin, the credit guy. Good morning. Point per completion league here. Goff or Baker?
I mean Baker, because Goff will complete
24 for 28.
18 of 21 passes.
So if we're getting points for completions, Baker still probably going to throw it a lot here.
Yeah, I'm just concerned that Baker's lost his guys.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I did play
Goff is
next
playing
over
really
him in the
well.
league.
Yeah, but if he makes 4 more completions than Goff, that's a touchdown pass, basically.
Fair. That's a really good point.
right.
That's a really good
You
point.
know, I mean,
Right. Yeah.
so
All right, we'll go Baker for the format there. Next question comes from Robert. Chase Brown or Kittle? I don't know.
I'm going Brown. I'm going Brown.
I gotta go.
Kittle's a little banged up.
Yeah. I got to go Kittle, I think.
Kittle's
Man.
on
He's just been so good.
I can't-
Yeah. I hear you.
That's a
I
tough
hear
one.
you. Brown's a little safer. I like Brown. I'm telling you, I'm feeling it with Brown. I don't know what it is. I'm freaking feeling it here.
Hey, cut this, Thomas. He's feeling it. We're gonna
go.
play this later when Brown scores 2 touchdowns.
I just envision him just ripping something off in this game today. So we'll see. I don't think Philly's run defense is very good.
I haven't been really tested the last couple weeks. Brent says start 1, Caleb or Daniels. Ooh, I'm going Daniels.
Well, you can wait. I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
Obviously.
But
good game. So
Yeah.
I'm leaning. I can't bench Daniels personally, but man, it is
Right.
close. It's relatively close this week.
and maybe this
Well-
is one of those scenarios where you see what happens in the 1 o'clock games. If you're trailing,
Yeah.
you definitely go Daniels. If you got
That's the call.
a big lead and need the safer play, you go Caleb at the 4 o'clock games.
If you can follow some of the pregame reporting on Daniels,
Yeah, I've been trying to see if we'll get a Glazer report. I've been checking Twitter a little
Yeah,
bit.
he
but
usually comes
it's
on.
either-
Yeah, if we do
12:30.
though, that'll come at like
Oh.
12:52.
God, man, I am so good. Jay Glazer tweeting. Commanders are set to meet with Jane Daniels in about 40 minutes. He will start if it all goes well. So
And
you go.
they're meeting with him in 40 minutes. Thanks, guys. 40
Yep.
minutes. Oh, 12:55.
10:50.
The report. Yeah, the report will come
neat.
out.
He's got a tea
gonna-
time.
I guess he's having a late lunch.
He's gonna
Billy,
play at this point.
we got another Chris question from a super chat here. Hubbard or Mooney? Hubbard. painfully.
Yeah, Hubbard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just hope, just
The
get us
volume will
12
be
points,
there.
Hubbard. That's all we're asking for this week.
By the way, I'm afraid that Jonathan Brooks had a setback. Something is up there.
Yeah, this is for it was a clean ACL, right? Like this
Mhm.
doesn't take this long to recover from a clean
Nope.
ACL. This is like 2 months overdue. So,
Yep. And he's not been full practice yet either. I mean, it's not looking
Hey,
good.
Graham, real quick.
up?
Not that we're up against it with football, but I texted Dr. Mark Addix to get the Shohei, and no one diagnoses injuries on film better. He said, doesn't look like much. Hopefully, just pinch that labrum with a quick sublation, whatever, you know that word.
Yep.
Could be a little rotator cuff bruise. I'd be shocked if he remains out for the series.
All right, good.
Yeah, I could see them maybe resting him in week 3, game 3, and give him another like 48 hours or 24 hours. But
your brain has been fully broken by the NFL.
yeah, week
Oh, I'm
3.
totally fried. Yeah. Subluxation, is that the word?
Yeah,
Subluxation.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's a tough word. Actually,
I've done that once or twice in my.
It's an awkward word.
It's painful, but it's one of those like it's just loose a little bit. You could pop back out again at some point, but he'll be able to play through it. He'll be
Nice.
He'll be fine. So, if not, he'll just be a singles hitter for the rest of the series, and he'll steal bases. And Khalif had a super chat question, and he's asking it here: Standard League, Burrow or Daniels? Woo. This is one I think I could go Burrow. To go with the safer play.
I think I'm with you. No Higgins scares me though, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Into their offense.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are improving in the secondary in
Yeah.
Philadelphia.
Do we just go with Daniels?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
I keep saying, man, if he's not, they're not playing him. They're not risking him if he's not like really close.
He's the future here, so
Exactly.
don't risk it for this, a week 8 game here. Then he also
we got
has,
another report, by the way, from Rap Sheet. He says pretty good chance that Daniels is in. So we got Glazer and Rap reporting it.
Yeah.
So.
Everything is.
And by the way, Graham, we don't even need Shohei Ohtani. We got Tommy Edman. Come on.
What a bomb that was. Oh my God. He's on a hell of a postseason. Great buy low. Dodgers front office is just undefeated, man. These buy lows.
They're awesome. They're incredible. I mean, they really are.
And you just get into that Dodgers culture a little bit. That just picks you up a little bit too. Some of these players. So we got this one earlier. Brian Thomas versus Jaden Reed.
Oh,
this was a tough one. I think John was leaning Thomas, and Graham and I were leaning Reed. It is a standard league, so that might actually flip me towards Brian Thomas on this one.
it's just Jordan Love's playing so well. I don't know if I can.
I say that. Yeah. Jordan Love throws
so
2 or 3 touchdown passes every game. So
yeah.
Next question comes from needs T Hood here. Needs 2 PPR. Josh Jacobs, Skinny Batman, and Tank Bigsby. I'm going.
Jacobs has to be in.
Jacobs and Skinny B for me.
Tank just doesn't get any dump offs, man.
No,
he's not playing.
If they fall behind in this game, Tank's scoring 4 points or 20 points today, and there's probably not going to be in between. Like, if the Jags are a couple scores behind and chasing, like he could be, erased in this game. So,
I wonder if there's anyone out there starting both tanks today.
I'm sure there are.
You're like your own military
team tank.
here.
There we go.
Yeah.
Zach has a super chat question. Needs 2 running backs, PPR league. Nick Chubb, Ramondre, and Dowdle.
Nick Chubb, Ramondre.
I'm gonna go Chubb and Ramondre. The Dowdle stuff with Cook getting active here tonight. I don't know. It's been anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a little worried about Jermichael Hasty for Ramondre right now.
I know. Ramondre's passing role is just evaporated here.
Yep.
I think I'm going Dowdle and Chubb, honestly.
Okay. Dowdle and Chubb. Needs 2 quarterbacks as well. Caleb Williams, Jared Goff, and Kyler.
Oh, Caleb and Goff.
Caleb.
Yeah.
I would be all right with Kyler.
Caleb and Kyler.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Kyler does have way more upside this week.
Next question comes from Kevin, the credit guy. Full PPR, pick 1, Bigsby, Otten, Bateman, and Stevenson. Picking 1 here.
I mean, I'm going Otten.
I think so too.
Yeah. in a PPR.
I mean, he's just like a lock for
catching-
5 grabs today. You know?
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll go Cade Otten on that one. No longer rotten. Caleb says PPR needs 3. Shakir, Waddle, Dobbs, Pitts, and Pearsall.
Cade once formerly rotten.
Yeah, formerly the artist formerly known as Cade Rotten. But now he is not rotten now.
I like Pitts again. I like Pitts.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking here. Waddle, Dobbs, Pitts for those.
Yeah, Waddle.
Yeah.
Let's go Waddle, Dobbs, Pitts. Nice.
Next question comes from Jay Giles. Morning. Tank Dell or Romeo Dobbs?
I'm going Dobbs. I mean, Dell's struggling.
They do project pretty close, and your call that Texans have been just so run heavy is a good one. But I'm playing Dell, man. It is close. I love Dobbs today.
I'll be the tiebreaker. I'll go Tank. It's got to happen here. Stroud's too freaking good to keep sucking this. Let's go.
No,
wait till Dalton Schultz. Dalton Schultz is catching. Dalton Schultz. He's catching 4 for 47.
Next question comes from Eddie. Mahomes or Rodgers?
Here's what here's what I think about Rodgers. I think Rodgers today will just pepper Adams and Wilson.
They're gonna get
That's it. Like, so I think he'll throw.
Lazard is out. I'm sure he was out.
Right.
Did they?
Lazard's out. Yeah.
Okay. So
is he out?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was doubtful coming in, so I figured
he's got
anyways.
Yeah, he's got some sort of.
But but that said, it's still close with Mahomes. I'd probably go Mahomes.
Yeah, I'm going for the FU factor with Mahomes against the Raiders.
I'm going with the guy who can actually move in the pocket because Rodgers.
Right. True.
Next question will come from Irishtown Outdoors. PPR Stevenson, Shakir, or Wandale? Wandale for me on this one.
Wandale. Yeah.
All right.
Take your guaranteed 10 points to the bank, Irishtown.
Yeah, you're not going to get
you
much more than that.
Not going to get. You might get 13 if you're lucky, but hey.
Yeah. So we'll go Wandale for that one. The next question is from Stacy. Stacy says, "Gents, McBride or Otten?" Ooh, this is.
They're so similar plays.
Oh, I know.
I'm still going McBride. I'm going McBride. So.
Yeah, we'll go McBride. Bijan or Jordan Mason?
And by the way, we're going McBride because we don't expect Marvin Harrison to do crap.
No. Yeah, this
with
is
Ramsey.
I believe the correct word, John, the PC term is diddly poo.
Diddly poo.
Diddly poo this week. Yeah. I got to go Bijan for the second part of this question.
You can't sit Bijan.
John says, PPR, a half-point PPR, Dak or Geno?
Dak.
Dak.
Yeah, Dak with no Metcalf for Geno.
Schultz.
And then we got Schultz versus Fryermuth, and John is calling Schultz here this week.
Schultz.
I've joined you on that one. I jumped on his prop here. Let's go Schultz for the half.
Welcome.
Let's go.
Welcome aboard.
Let's ash that one in the second quarter here.
I am all in on here. The tight ends, by the way. I'm expecting that I'm all prop tight ends. I'll probably curse myself.
Oh, it is tight end week, isn't it? Isn't that the big?
It is
it?
Tight end Day.
I didn't even know that.
John,
my God!
This is like double. This is like double whammy for you. Then you're just going to be even more hot on these.
All right. So who we got?
I was just on VSiN and I popped out a list with Rich Gannon of like 7 or 8. Ferguson, Bowers, Ingram, Njoku, of course, Otten, Pitts, Schultz, and Fant.
Fant call is nice.
All of a sudden, these tight ends, they were all dead, and it just took all these wide receivers dying for them to come back.
I just gravitated to that, and I didn't even really think. And then I'm like, oh my God, I got all tight ends on my list. I'm like, yes, it's tight end week, and it is.
It's happening. Tight end week. So let's go tight ends. Feed them today. We were here for that. Nick says, ugly question here. Davis or Hasty? Ray Davis or JaMychal Hasty?
Oh, Ray Davis.
Yeah.
Ray Davis.
Yeah, I got Ray Davis too.
Let's go. Get a goal line carry, hopefully. Zach says needs one wide receiver. PPR, Ridley, Yoshavas, Douglas, and Tolbert. I think I'm going DeMario here.
I'm feeling
Yo,
Yoshi.
I like Douglas a lot. Yeah.
I'm feeling Yoshi.
Okay.
No Higgins.
Probably
I like-
touchdown upside with Yoshi.
I like Douglas.
With Joe Burr.
Okay. Yep.
Hopefully
Another-
for that last one, we don't sing It's a Shame About Ray by the Lemonheads later on today, but I don't think we will. It's a deep cut.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know that one. OG says Guru has an old Western voice. He does. Yeah, it's a little raspy. He's like
Yeah. No, I mean, I literally lost my voice screaming on that Grand
you did.
Slam.
John sent us a video Saturday of him yelling at the TV on the Freddie Freeman.
I mean, it's borderline embarrassing that a 50-plus-year-old man gets that excited, but I also have decades of hatred toward the Yankees that's deep within me.
That was about as a badass of a win that you could get.
Yes, walk off as you're losing 2 outs in the inning. Like,
Well, I was sitting there with my wife, just like I was sitting there with my girlfriend in 1988 on a Saturday night at the exact same time when Kirk Gibson hit the homer 36 years ago.
I had forgotten that Kirk was out there limping. I hadn't seen that. Kirk was literally limping around the bases after that home run.
He had one at bat in that. He had one at bat in that World Series. One at bat.
I'd forgotten about that.
It was a good one.
Oh yeah.
Maybe Shohei will have a moment later this series with that bad arm. The Huns Burglar asked Jaden Daniels or Goff, and we got an explanation for him. You were wondering. Huns Burglar was a college nickname since I was a goalie in college. Part of my last name.
Okay, so you're burgling the puck there.
Yes, you're just not letting anybody score the easy ones on you there.
Nice.
There's a school called the Hun Academy. It could be part of that. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but it's in Princeton.
I was going to say they're like a prep school because when I was up in Northeast Pennsylvania, they would wrestle one of the schools up there. So Jaden Daniels, I think we're going for this one.
Yeah, I got to play Daniels.
Okay. Next question comes from the Big Poppy, David Ortiz. Start and trade question. Okay. I need a wide receiver 1, full PPR. Okay, we've got a quarterback question first though. Hurts or Love?
Love.
Full PPR.
Love. We're going.
I can't not play Love against the Jags. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Let's go.
Plus, it's a PPR, so you know.
Hey, if he gets a pass batted down in front of him,
and then we got Shakir or JSN. JSN.
Oh, JSN. JSN.
Okay, now he has which running back are you selling for a wide receiver? Devin Achane, Breece Hall, Dobbins, or Walker?
Dobbins.
Probably Dobbins.
That's what I was thinking. Dobbins. Yeah, we're probably going to get Gus back at some point.
Hey, Poppy, man, you got some.
And he could get hurt at any point.
I got a few teams with Achane, Hall, and Walker too, and that feels incredible right now. And the fact you have Dobbins with it too is awesome. So definitely he's the sell.
Yeah,
he's the sell there.
Maybe after today, he's going to go off today. So
yeah, good call.
Zach says needs 2 here: Flowers, Marvin Harrison, Pearsall, and McMillan. Flowers
needs 2.
Yeah, he needs 2 of these. Flowers for sure, and then Marvin Harrison.
I mean, yeah, probably Harrison.
Yeah, those other guys are a little bit reachy still.
We can't even say, Pearsall if you need upside. It's like, I'm benching Harrison because I need upside. I mean, what the F?
Yeah, I know, man. Kyler's just been so bad.
He's terrible. Warren says PPR needs 1: McLaurin, Bigsby, or Cooper. I'm McLaurin here on this one.
Yeah, McLaurin.
Yeah, McLaurin.
Yep. A few more questions here. We'll wrap up here in about 5 minutes. So let's power through a couple more here. Deshaun says, should I flex Pitts, Shakir, Lockett, or Flowers?
This is one where I think I'd go Lockett.
That's what I'm leaning here without Metcalf in there.
59.5. That's really strong.
Damn.
I'd probably go Pitts.
Okay.
Pitts is...
He's coming along here.
I like Pitts last week.
A little bit.
I had him last week, and he did very well.
Indira says Tillman or Lockett. Now we're reaching a little bit here for this one. We're going Lockett.
There I can go. There I'll go Lockett. Yeah.
Dash says when full point PPR Bigsby or Pickens. Pickens.
That was an Adam Kaplan drop, I believe.
Oh, okay. I
don't know why.
I had a little bit. I'm like, what am I?
Yeah, just he was just like when, and then we just made fun of it for like a year. Full point PPR flex. Pickens all day.
Yeah,
all
we're going
day.
Pickens on that one.
Yeah.
Next question comes from Nick.
When?
Nick says, would you guys bench Stroud for Caleb?
Yeah,
I could play Caleb.
I would.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, Stroud's not been the same without Nico. Needs this guy.
No, God, no.
Caleb runs a little more. That game
does.
Trade for Nico now, though.
Yes.
Trade for him now. Oh my
What's he got?
God.
One more week,
Jesus.
I guess. After
2.
So this week.
He's got one more after this. Yeah, you're
right. Next question comes from Crisp Caddy. Henry or Kincaid at tight end?
My goodness,
Kincaid.
You got
All
a head
day.
of hair on you there, my guy. That is
Glorious.
some lettuce.
Wow. Jeez.
Congratulations.
Proud of ya.
Yes, you're winning life right there. We're going Kincaid on that one.
Yeah, it's just such a good spot.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're going
Absolutely.
Kincaid.
He's getting 50 yards in this game. He has to.
And John, like you said, every time Hunter Henry catches 8 balls for 80 yards, his next game he catches 2.
Yep.
Every time.
It's like whiplash. I put him up at the top of the waiver wire article, and then he just completely disappoints. I put him at the very bottom of it, and then he goes off. I got to put him back up at the top.
I even profited from that, Tom, if you recall. I think it was a Thursday night game after he went off early in the year. I'm like, no, I'm going over Austin Hooper propage and a hit.
Oh yeah. That was the Jets game. That was Yep. Fred says, good morning. Full PPR flex. Bateman, Tillman, Otten, or Dobbs? I think I got it. Dobbs.
Yeah, Dobbs.
Or Otten.
It's close with Otten, but just a little more touchdown upside.
Yeah, I'll go Dobbs.
Dobbs can catch 2 today.
Mm-hmm. A few more here, and we'll wrap up for the Week 8 show here. Chris says Swift or Montgomery. Oh, it's a tough one.
I hate to say it, I'm going Swift.
I'm with you. Yeah. It's such a good spot. That game should be hotter too with Daniels in there. So,
yep.
I mean,
I'm with you.
DC's secondary is all of a sudden they've improved, but they're
what the heck?
They're terrible against the run.
We'll go Swift for that one, Chris. A few more here. Go Blue. Another super chat here under the wire here. Needs 2 1-point PPR. Marvin Harrison Jr., Brian Thomas, Garrett Wilson, and Malik Neighbors.
I like Thomas and Wilson.
Thomas and Wilson. There we go. That was a quick one.
Yeah. It's not just like the Daniel Jones stuff. It's like this is a horrible spot. Joey Porter Jr. can actually run with him. Like one of the few guys who can run with him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we'll go BTJ and Garrett Wilson for that one. Go Blue. Good luck today. Final question here, if we can. Knicks or Anthony Richardson for Walter here. I had a friend who texted me this morning asking me this question. I said Bo Nix. Sadly.
Yeah.
John, you have a feeling?
I had somebody real quick. I had somebody actually a guy who's staying over in my house tonight yesterday with his fiance, friend of the family. He sent me a thing. I guess Underdog tweeted, "Happy National Tight End Day. So far, the most popular tight end selection is K-Dot in receiving yards. So of course, he says we're cooked."
Yeah, I know. That's you don't want the public all over your play. That's betting 101 when it's too popular.
Oh God, you know what's happening now.
Yeah,
Otten's
catching 7 balls for 43 yards.
Yeah, it's gonna be something ridiculous, and he goes under the number somehow.
That's okay. I went over 4.5 catches. Is one of my top 5.
Okay, there we go. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up. Remember to like and subscribe if you would, and also the YouTube 25 for 25% off all plans over at FantasyPoints.com. We'll wrap it up here. Be sure to join us next week again for the next edition of Final Points at 11 a.m. for the private YouTube video, and then the 11:45 for the public. So good luck out there.
What? Why are you shaking your head?
You're welcome.